It will be a day of possibilities in Southampton with all three results very much possible, although a draw looks the most likely result. But for that to happen, the two teams, especially India, will have to play really well to earn that draw after 2 days of play were completely washed out because of the rains. Hello and welcome, I am Rahul Rawat. This is the 5th day of this World Test Championship final, but there will be a 6th reserve day and we are looking at a possible 196 overs still left in the game. I'm joined by one of the finest of all time, Sunil Gavaskar, and in the meantime, I'll also be joined by Boria Majumdar from Kolkata, our consulting editor. But first, the possibilities on day 5.
Championship final, unfortunately.
Rain and some more rain. With the weather gods wreaking havoc in Southampton yet again, day 4 of the World Test Championship final was a complete washout. And now a draw is looming large.
The players are in the midst
With
of
inclement weather ruining the entirety of the first day already, the reserve day will be called upon in the hope that a result can be reached. 450 overs are supposed to be bowled in a test match over 5 days, and only 142 overs have been possible in the game so far. Adding the 2 overs for the innings changeover, not even 1/3 of the full quota of overs in this test match have been bowled.
Like that. That is a good shot.
However, things look much brighter for the next couple of days. With little to no rain expected, we could get the majority of the overs in. While New Zealand will look to set a big total in the first innings and hope they can bowl India out to secure the test crown, an Indian victory on the other hand looks rather improbable. Virat Kohli's men need to take 8 New Zealand wickets first, then they have to bat big and bat quick. And finally, they need to take another 10 wickets in the Kiwis' second innings, all in a couple of days' time. Forget improbable, it sounds impossible. But cricket, as we know, is a funny game and never say never. Sports Bureau, India Today. Well, we are going to Mr. Gavaskar, who's there in Southampton. Sunny bhai, please give us some good news.
So the weather looks, as far as the clouds are concerned, the clouds are not it's not overcast, but it's not bright either. But the covers are off, and the umpires will probably have a look at the outfield. But I don't think there should be any problem with the game starting on that.
So, Sunny bhai, 2 days of cricket is left, 196 possible overs. Which means draw is the most likely possibility, but still there is a very decent chance that New Zealand can also win. Although the chances of India winning this game, they'll have to pull off something really special.
Well, don't be so pessimistic. India can dismiss New Zealand in the next 80-odd runs as well. Let's have confidence in our bowlers. India can dismiss New Zealand for that and then get themselves in a strong position to put some pressure on New Zealand in the 4th innings tomorrow, when there might be a little more help for our spinners. But yes, I think Test cricket is a tough game, and both teams will have to really play very well.
Boria, show some optimism. You know what this team can do. We've seen this, what they can actually do. We saw that in Australia, then at home. In fact, throughout this World Test Championship cycle, we've seen what this team is capable of doing.
You used the word special against when you asked that question of Mr. Gavaskar. All through this campaign, this team has been special.
True.
Gabba was special, Sydney was special, Melbourne was special, Chennai, the second test against England, was special. What makes you think today will not be special? If you are a Shah Rukh Khan fan, then that 70 minutes will be 120 minutes. That 120 minutes make it India's and decisively Indian, and you have a game on your hand. And I have every reason to believe with the cloud cover, with having bowled what they did, getting back into test match rhythm in competitive circumstances, not simulation, not intra-squad matches. The Indian bowling attack will be handy. They would have discussed it. New Zealand batsmen coming after a break, which is not easy. Ross Taylor new. Kane Williamson completely has forgotten what he did 1.5 days back. Even then, the ball was jacking around from Bumrah. I have every reason to believe that the first 120 minutes will be special for India. And then when you and I touch base towards the latter part of the day, we will have a game on our hands. My prediction, New Zealand 160 for 5 at lunch.
Some optimism from Boria Majumdar. The International Cricket Council, the custodians of the game, are under heavy dose of criticism with their poor organisation of the World Test Championship final. 2 days of play have been lost due to seasonal rains in Southampton, and if the match does end in a draw, we are looking at joint winners. Every point made seems to be an enlightenment to the ICC, but are they even listening? The International Cricket Council is trending, and for all the wrong reasons. 2 of the 4 days of the World Test Championship have been complete washouts, and a draw looks imminent from here. In case of a draw, India and New Zealand will be declared joint winners. Imagine 9 teams compete in a tournament over a period of 2 years, and eventually what they find is that they have 2 winners of the World Test Championship.
The end of play for the day.
Incessant rains have played their part, but the ICC has once again been caught napping as far as preparations are concerned. Former England captain Kevin Pietersen voted for a boycott of his own country when it comes to staging such crucial matches. Perhaps the first half of the 2019 World Cup, which was marred by washouts, is still fresh in his memory. This time of the year in the UK, rains are always around the corner, but the mandarins in the ICC were not aware of it. Or rather, they shut their eyes to reality that was available on various weather apps months in advance. The format of the tournament was already tweaked midway due to COVID outbreak, and now 2 days of washout before we possibly have joint winners of a format that ICC pledged to save from the threats posed by shorter formats. Unfortunately, the ICC will have itself to blame for the farce that World Test Championship final has become. Sports Bureau, India Today. Sunny bhai, 9 teams, just 9 teams were competing in this World Test Championship final, and if this match does end in a draw, you will have 2 winners. Come on, ICC could have done something better.
Well, this is the first time, so I guess, every time there is something done for the first time, you realize that there are areas of improvement. And I'm pretty certain that the ICC will be looking at these areas of improvement for the next cycle of the World Test Championship.
But what could have been done, in your opinion?
Well, I think, maybe in case you have a draw like this, because, whether all over the world in the month of June is a little bit uncertain, or either extremely hot or a little bit uncertain. So if you're looking to have the finals in the month of June, I think you're going to be in some trouble. So the thing to do would be to end the cycle early and have the match sometime in the end of February or thereabouts. That'll mean that all teams will be available. Really, all teams will be available. The seasons in Australia and New Zealand and South Africa, the Southern Hemisphere, end around middle of February. And the seasons in England and the West Indies have not started by then. So clearly, I think if you have it around the end of February or maybe early March, then you'll have all the, you can play at any venue. And then that'll mean that, the chances of weather affecting the game will be much, much less.
Boria, we need to have a winner in case this does end in a draw. Although I would want, you would want, and a billion population of this country would want that India win this match. But still, if it does end in a draw, we can't have 2 winners for an ICC Test Championship. How many people remember? How many of us call Sourav Ganguly an ICC winner? Because he did win that Champions Trophy. That was because India shared the trophy with Sri Lanka that time.
I agree with you, but what option do you have? Test match cricket is the only form of international sport where you get a draw. Show me one other form. Football, yes, but that is in a league form. I mean, if it's a knockout, it's always a result, whether it's penalties, whether it's extra time, whether it's sudden death, whatever you want to call it. Test match cricket is the only form of international sport where you get a draw. And that is a likely possibility. Mr. Gavaskar was talking about Australia. Remember the India series of Australia in 2018-19, the fourth test match, India would have won 3-1. Sydney all day it rained, we didn't have a result. That has been a feature of international sport. Now, suppose India makes the final again, what will you do? You can't play in India. You can't play in New Zealand because these are the two host countries. You can't go to the West Indies because of telecast timings. Anyone who says television doesn't matter is a fool. Ultimately, television runs world sport, and that's where the money is. So you can't go to the West Indies when India is playing New Zealand. You can't go to Australia in this part at this point in time because it's winter in Australia. Check Melbourne temperatures 4 and 12. If you want to go to Sri Lanka, possibly you can go to Sri Lanka, but then again, you have, I mean, the idea was Lords, Rahul. You've got to believe this. The idea was Lords, the mecca of cricket, World Test Championship. Where is the most, sort of test match cricket really supported? England and Australia. Even we've got to be practical, even more than India. Test match cricket is supported the most in England and Australia. Yes, the ICC will have to correct its course, but give me an option for this year. With COVID and with everything else, where was the option? Could you have gone to Australia at this point? No. And with the quarantine rules in Australia, again, it would have thrown completely haywire. If
we could have extended it.
The IPL, no one would have known, right? So these are all conjectures, but I think they will get it corrected because there will be no COVID. Without COVID, it's a very different world and a very different cycle.
No, I understand completely. We'll get back to this issue maybe after we have the result of this particular match. But as of now, the match is going to start on time. That would be 10:30 in UK. That would be 3 p.m. here. So in about a few minutes from now, we will have the first ball bowled from the Indians. And that would be somebody we'll have to look at. But Orya, we need an important breakthrough here because while the overcast conditions in England are tailor-made for the Pacers to exploit, the Indians failed to make much use of it on day 3 of the World Test Championship final. Only Ishant Sharma among the 3 quicks managed a wicket. That too at the fag end of the day, while Ashwin was the one who provided India their first breakthrough. Virat Kohli's men will be hoping for a much better performance when the play resumes today finally. Conditions were tailor-made for fast bowlers.
Good start, movement there.
What India needed was an early breakthrough, but that didn't happen. Pacers were found wanting, or if we could say, the New Zealand openers didn't let them get into the groove.
Leaning into the drive.
It took more than 34 overs for India to get their first wicket. And finally, when it did come, it wasn't a pacer, but a flighted delivery from Ashwin that drew Tom Latham forward, which got India their first taste of success on an otherwise disappointing day.
Just over.
Mohammad Shami did get a few edges off the blade, but they flew over the slips, raising the frustration levels of the Indians.
Still living, unfortunately, from 2018.
Yeah, he hurries batsman, doesn't he? The ball seems to nip off.
Bumrah was the most surprising of the lot and did not look the kind of bowler he's been in the last 3 years. The Indian Pacers perhaps are hit-the-deck kind of bowlers, and the conditions were more suited to swing bowling that the New Zealand bowlers exploited better. Ishant Sharma did get Devin Conway at the fag end of the day, but not before the left-hander had scored yet another half-century.
They deserved that wicket, India. Probably not how they thought they were going to get it, but the pressure was building.
Another mediocre performance from the ball, and India may fall further back in this World Test Championship final.
Ishant Sharma's convinced. Rishabh Pant not convinced.
Sports Bureau, India Today.
A few yells of catch it.
Well, that's what we are getting to hear from Southampton is suddenly there's a light drizzle and the covers are on as far as the pitch is concerned. So the first session will be very important for both the teams because if New Zealand do well in this opening session, they could be closing in on lead against the Indians. But as far as Southampton, because a little while back, as we informed you that the match is going to start on time, this is what we are getting to hear from Southampton, but a light drizzle is just started in Southampton. So we'll have to see if the umpires are going to inspect, and hopefully we have a scheduled start. Sunny bhai, I'm going to come to you. This opening session will be very crucial for both the teams, especially the Indians, if they are going to make a match out of this.
Yes, India will be looking to get early wickets. There are two new batsmen at the crease. Kane Williamson has not yet settled down, and even if he was batting 100, every time you play resumes the next day, the batsman has to get set. So it's not going to be easy for even somebody as talented, as accomplished as Kane Williamson. And Ross Taylor, very experienced batsman. It's not going to be easy for them. And if India can separate this pair, they can hope to restrict New Zealand to maybe even 200 or under 217.
But New Zealand, they have two of their most experienced players on the wicket at the moment. Kane Williamson, their captain, close to 75 odd test matches, over 100 test matches for Ross Taylor. So this is going to be a very important partnership as far as New Zealand is concerned, and as far as India are concerned, they need to break this partnership as soon as possible.
Absolutely correct. I mean, there is no debate that India has to win this session and win decisively. On the other hand, if New Zealand win this session, they would have taken a march to controlling this contest. So no question. But I do expect India to do better. Conditions tailor-made, slight rain around, drizzle around, clouded up. Ball will move. This is not the new ball that there is lacquer. This is slightly older. Duke's ball will keep moving. There is the heavy thing, with Jasprit Bumrah, the others should exploit right-handers. So conventional swing will also work. Indian bowlers will have it better. So in every sense, this is tailor-made. Come on. We are talking about the best ever bowling attack in Indian history. Now, if this attack doesn't stand up on tailor-made conditions in the World Test Championship final, then when will we expect them to stand up? It is today. You want to pick a day to become a national hero? Pick today. Get me 4, get me 3, get us 5 in the first session, and all of a sudden you are trending in the minds of 1 billion plus. Tailor-made platform for heroism, Rahul. Tailor-made platform for any of the top 3 bowlers, Shami, Bumrah and Ishant, to become a national hero. Do you need more incentive? Maybe not. Give it your all. 120 minutes of decisive win from India will set this up.
I wish whatever you are saying, Boria, comes true today. But Sunny bhai, role of spinners, Ashwin and Jadeja in the ranks, perhaps that actually surprised a few when both of them were picked, but primarily because they bat pretty decent. So that was one of the reasons why they were also included. But Ashwin is one of the best spinners in the world currently, if not the best. Although Kane Williamson, Ross Taylor, both are right-handers, he might be pretty crucial and he might come handy. These are overcast conditions, but we are hoping, and according to the weather reports, the day should brighten up. So Ashwin and Jadeja, they're going to be crucial.
Look, Ravichandran Ashwin is a world-class spinner, and I think that you give your world-class spinner an opportunity against a team which does not always play spin at their domestic level. Why does India have problems against fast bowlers? Why were India having problems against fast bowlers, say some time back? Because India didn't have any fast bowlers. So even on pitches like in India, which were flat pitches, the fast bowlers got wickets. Never mind, it didn't have to be a fast bouncy pitch for them to get wickets because the Indians were not used to playing fast bowling. Similarly, New Zealand is not used to playing quality spin bowling. I would think that one end you have your pacer going, and one end you have a spinner going. You will keep the pressure on the New Zealand batsmen.
Well, Test cricket, the most demanding of all formats, is the test of character, the temperament and the longevity. Well, Test cricket, that's why it is called Test cricket, the most difficult format of the game. Boria, prediction time. What's going to be score as far as this fifth day of test is concerned?
I've told you my lunch prediction, 160 for 5. I expect India to dominate. I expect India to come all guns blazing. I expect India to tell the world why this Indian team deserves a crown. I expect India to do the best they have in all these 3 days and dominate. That's what I expect. You will expect a fantastic bowling performance because the stage is set for impact players to come good and tell the world that we are the best. And if you're not doing that, then you're not impact players. And this team, I have every reason to believe, is full of impact players who will do it today.
All right. Well, 98 overs are to be bowled today if light and rain hold. And we'll be back at 11:30 with our guests, Mr. Sunny Gavaskar and Boria Majumdar. Thanks, gentlemen, for joining us, and keep watching India Today for more news and updates.